Hi Capricorn, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you for being here. So we're going to jump right into this. This is going to be a read for November 16th through the 30th. It's a general read. If you're looking for a personal read, go to The Guided Intuitive up here or my description box. I do want to let you know this is going to be a love read. My bi-weeklies focus on love. My monthlies focus on what the universe wants you to know. You'll see that at the end of the video, all right? So we're going to jump into this. As we all know that when it comes to love, it starts with self first. So what we're going to do is I got to pull a card for self-love because that actually indicates how we're going to operate a lot of times, maybe in our love life, in our love relationships, romantic or not. This is, could be for a friend, family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, person of interest. That's what the who is in terms of, my you and who theme I have here, okay? So just note that. It could even be one side of a situation or another, but this card here that I'm pulling is going to be specifically for you because it can affect your relationships, okay? So what is important for you to know in terms of self-love, because it starts here, right? It starts here, all right? It starts with us. Let's take a look at what is important for you to know for the second 2 weeks of November. Now, keep in mind, I pulled these cards also at the beginning of the bi-weeklies for the beginning half of November. So you might want to check out your other signs there and see how you compare. Maybe your sun signs and how that compared, or your Venus signs as it pertains to love and how that compared. And you can see what cards pulled out and how that resonates with you, right? Who knows? It could be the same card or not, but I'm thinking that a lot of times it changes, but you never know, okay? So what's important for Capricorn? Okay, we're going to see what wants to fly out for you. I want to see what Spirit has in store for you here and what's important for you to know. What's important for Capricorn to know for the second half of November? Let's see what wants to come through. A little crazy, all right? I'm trying to see what wants to come out for you here. All right, what's important for Capricorn to know, okay? Okay, not quite. Let's take a look. No, not quite. That's too many. Give me one card, Spirit. Let's take a look at what that is. Here it is. Wow, it just kind of tumbled off into my lap. What is this? What is my body telling me right now? All right. Ooh, very poignant, okay? Your body says so much to you, especially as it pertains to our relationships and our energy and how we're feeling, right? So keep in mind, as you well know, yes, our bodies do speak to us, all right? So, whether it's going through any sort of physical pain, maybe going through any sort of, discomfort there, what this card is talking to me about is that it sends messages for us to look a little bit more deeply. I know on my website I talk about, the way you feel by the way the energy moves through you in your body, something of the sort. But you're going to be able to see and understand where trapped emotions are, lurking fears or beliefs that might limit you. So this is reminding you to truly listen to your body right now, okay, Capricorn? Because you're going to be led to the source of your pain. It could be a backache, and that could be unexpressed emotions, and it could be other things, so just, keep that in mind. It's time to get your healing on, okay? There's time to get your groove on. There's time to get your healing on. Right now, let's get your healing on so your groove can move on, okay? Can move forward, all right? So that's what this is telling you right now. So, and this is so funny. Remember when I talked about just for a second ago that in terms of expressing yourself when you have lower back pain? I read on how to heal yourself with Louise Hayes, and it's funny because this card says on this, right on the back here, it says Louise Hayes, heal your body. This is so funny because before I even saw that, I knew it just brought me back to that point when I was feeling the same way and reading the book, and I was wondering why I was having back pain. Unexpressed emotions, all right? So it reminded me to say that to you, to share it with you, but that book will also help you be a guide for you, okay? So do note that it's called Heal the Body by Louise L. Hay, okay? But that's about what your body is telling you right now, and that's what it talks about. So anyway, what's going to help you in terms of that? What's going to be most important for you? I find that so beautifully ironic. I mean, it's amazing. Let's take a look. What do I want to pull? I'm going to pull this card. I want to see what wants to come out. Okay. Let's take a look at any sort of advice that's going to help you in this. All right. Anything that can help you within this, other than getting the book itself, right? The search. What does this talk about? Feeling lost, maybe confused, or perhaps lonely is what comes around here. This is a 6 card, and this talks about a birthing of something new, right? It's a rebirth, right? Seeing the light. So, this is about kind of searching for, what is my body telling me right now, right? This is saying it's time for a rebirth as it pertains to this. So it does want you to really focus in on, knowing that your body changes, are cycles in life change, right, with us. And so this is saying is that, following the, spring follows summer, and then of course, again, autumn and winter, then follow, and they start these cycles here. So if you're feeling a little bit confused, or maybe feeling a sense of a little bit of loneliness, of confusion, or anything of the sort, what this card talks about here is that you may feel that you've kind of lost your way as it pertains to loving yourself, or just kind of lost your way and getting in tune with your body and yourself. This is about soon. It's kind of like whatever's going to happen is going to happen very soon, is what this is saying for you here. If you're searching for answers and they're not coming, and you want to know why, and you're yearning for a lot of new inspirations, and you're thinking like, when will my love life return, or when will I get back to normal in terms of my body? Again, the answer is soon, because this is a 6 card. It's a rebirth, and it's a birthing of something new, and there's light at the very top of her head. This is the enlightenment that you're going to get, okay? So this is about, she's yearning for something, but she's unaware that the light is already here. So the source is going to give her the guidance, in this card here is what I feel. She's looking straight ahead. She was looking up, but she can actually get that insight. So that's what this talks about. So things are just starting to, the first rays of sunshine are just starting to come through, and that's what this is talking about. And they're glowing from behind, so she can't really quite see it quite yet, from behind and up above. And so pretty soon, there's going to be a new love of some kind. Body will get back to normal, and the light will shine once again. Heed the warnings. That's what's coming through here, guys. So bless that soul, but that is something that someone needed to know about. It wasn't a coincidence. So if you want to get back to normal, if you're looking for, a new love, it starts with you. It's about getting yourself a whole and feeling like you have got the glow to move forward, and you are able to do that, right? So that's what this is talking about. So anyway, I hope this helps some of you, in some way. So I'm going to put this aside, and we're going to jump into the main read. Okay, so let's jump into the main read and see what wants to come out for you here. Okay, let's go ahead and use these. All right, so let's see what's going on for you, Capricorn. Let's see what is happening. Where are you at right now? So where are you at right now? Let's take a look at where you're at right now. What's important for Capricorn to know? That's a half a deck that fell out. We're going to wait until we at least get, a few cards, okay? Ooh, guys, good news. We've got the 2 of Cups, all right? We've got the 2 of Cups. This is a good sign. I'll pull these 2 because they're just straggling at the top here. Okay, so let's see here. Nice. Ooh, this is beautiful. 2 of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. All right. Nice cards to have. Okay, so let's start with the first one. The 2 of Cups, this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces type energy. This is about 2 people coming together in partnership, in connection, right? Some sort of emotional connection is what I see here. So this is really beautiful. There is an offer. This is the Knight of Cups. Knights are about motion. So there could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces that is coming your way, having a very honest feeling of emotions. Maybe a younger person as well. Could very much well be for some of you, or a young love, right? He comes with a white horse, which is very honest and transparent in his feelings. So he's very romantic and charming, okay? The next card I get is the Ace of Swords. So this is a potential for that clarity, that victory, that success that you wanted in your love life, okay? See that ray of sunshine that's coming through here? I mean, it's very similar to, what was coming through in terms of your read. So, the rays of sunshine that was behind her, now it's coming in front and forefront, in her. So this is really beautiful. That clarity, that new love, that regeneration, that rebirth. There is a potential for this if you grab it, okay? So this is saying watch for it, okay? For some of you, it's just going to come right out. So some of you might be dealing with the Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or someone that's carrying on that water type energy. You might have it in your chart, as well. Or you're dealing with a sign, like that. But that's what I see currently in the current situation right now. Anything else that wants to come through for you here? Let's take a look. That's good, guys. I'm glad to see this for you here. Allowing. This is about having faith in the situation. So there's times that we have to make things happen, and there's times that we sit back and let the harvest come to us. This is about, allowing, about receiving, right? Stepping back and allowing things to unfold, because then the higher answers start coming into you, okay? Allow situations to unfold. This is about relaxing. Have faith. Make sure that faith is unwavering. If you're teeter-tottering, catch yourself and go back to having that strong, unwavering faith, because that's going to be very key for you, Capricorn. Let's take a look at the other side, okay? Curious. Let's take a look at this other side and see what's happening for this other person on this other side, where they're at right now, and what's going on with this other person on the other side. Okay, well, here we go. We've got two that came out right away. What do we have here? Ten of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, a lot of fire and air. Might be dealing with a fire sign or an air sign coming through. Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords, Page of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so that's what we have here. Now we start with the first one, the Ten of Swords here. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is someone ending a particular cycle. Okay, something that had happened. This is like the ending and an opportunity for a brand new beginning at the same time. You see, this person is also searching for the light. So they're very similar to you, looking for that guidance, that light, but it's come to fruition. They're now at the end, and then that's what the tens are, but also reduces to a 1, which starts at a brand new beginning. So this is a brand new beginning here, all right? And the next card that I get here is the Page of Wands. So this is beautiful. This is inspiration. This is creation. This is about, throwing that wand up in the air and moving forward. And you could be having a message. This person could have a message coming through from a fire sign. You might have fire in your chart, or they're taking on that fire energy and creating the life and having a brand new beginning, okay? And it's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. And then I get the Knight of Wands, which now is about taking action, moving forward to the beat of their own drum, okay? So this is about them coming through to be the true person that they really are. Having that freedom, going to the beat of their own drum, having that fire energy. Again, you might have that in your chart, or this person has it in theirs. And keep in mind, you might resonate with one side more than the other, okay? I'm just focusing on you here and the other person over here. So feel free to reverse the message. But I do see this person is having a brand new beginning, but they're seeing their truth, and then they want to move forward, to the beat of their own drum, because they've already come out of something, and now it's kind of like some sort of freedom that they've gained. So maybe that they've got out of some sort of situation. Maybe we've closed out an energetic, a karmic cycle of some sort of cycle of completion is really what I feel, because they're really taking on that fire and creative energy. Okay, anything else? Love where you are. Okay, so this person is being acknowledged, and also to be reminded to appreciate where they are in their life right now, without thinking, oh, I wish I would have this. I wish I had this. But this is saying being grateful and loving where they are, and asking themselves what they want in love and why do they want it. Okay, so getting a little bit more granular into the details, but then knowing that, heck, this is a journey. This is a journey in love. In love, you never know. It's full of surprises, right? And it's not just dependent on you, it's dependent also on another person, right? So this is about seeing the beauty in the journey of it all, and appreciate the current circumstances, but then getting down to the nitty-gritty, kind of finding, well, why do I love this person, and why do I want what I want, and kind of understanding that about themselves. So that's really great. What is the best way in terms, I'm trying to see the time here. Okay. What is most important for you to know about this person? Okay, what's most important for you to know about this person here, Capricorn? Let's take a look at what that is. What's most important for you to know? Okay, let's go back over to you. Okay, wow, I got way too many cards. Way too many. Okay, got about 8 of them. So let's take a look. Okay, so good. 2 cards. Here we go. What you need to know about this person. Now, you could be dealing with the Gemini. I got the King of Swords and I got the Magician. Could be dealing with the Gemini. and another, or perhaps a fellow air sign, because this is the King of Swords. The King of Swords is all intellectual, clear thinking. Okay, so it could be that this person is really clear thinking and focusing on in the mind, so they're making intellectual decisions. They're very, very wise, very, very sharp. We see the owl here. They're very, very wise, all right? And they're seeing the bigger picture of things. But they're also got that spiritual essence about them. They can create they're like that, have that magician energy. Heck, some of them might even be a magician, but for that, it could be also that they're in the esoteric, but also that they realize that their spirituality balances themselves, and they're able to create what it is that they want in life. So that's what I really feel here. The magician is really, really key. It's the one card, right? So it's about, really creating that elixir for them in their life, and what it is that they want, and their spirituality is important. And what else do I get? The King of Wands. Wow. This is, kind of carrying on that fire energy, moving forward. You could have two people here, okay? Could have, someone that is more of a fire sign, more passionate, and that type, and the other one is a little bit more intellectual, or it could be that, that fire sign and that air sign. And not saying that air is just intellectual, but just kind of main components that I see coming from the cards. And this is about the choice to see, which one, what in terms of moving forward. But what you need to know about these people, one of them is incredibly courageous, or this could be you, and you might have that in your chart. But I really feel that you might have a choice. In terms of a couple suitors here is what I feel. But what you need to know about this other person here is they are trying to gain, perhaps for some of you, they're trying to gain the courage to step forward and create something better, in terms of this situation. I'm going to pull a love card. I want to see what wants to come through here. Tell me a little bit more about this magician energy. What's happening with this magician energy? What's important for Capricorn to know? Okay, let's take a look at what that is. What is that for Capricorn? What's important for Capricorn to know? Let's take a look. Okay, that flipped out. Okay, well, we got too many cards, so I'm going to take the first one that flipped over. Okay, so what we have here, let me get these all straight. Wow, they all flipped over here. Okay, so hold on, guys. What's important to them right now is achievement, okay? This is about keeping focused on their dream, all right? So this is really key. It's a 17 card. It reduces to an 8, right? An 8's that infinity number, very similar to what the magician has on his hat, right? And also this figure 8 number that you see kind of coming out this way. And that's what I see coming through here. But yeah, it's like they're focused on their achievement. They want to achieve the goal that they set out to do. And it's all about, just really moving forward, and whatever goal, you just need to know that they have a goal for yourself, and they're in terms of this love relationship, they want their persistence to pay off. Okay. This is what they're saying. Okay. They're also focused on their career, because they know that if they develop success, they'll be able to provide for another person in their life. But this is saying that success, they deserve all the success that's coming their way right now, and they're going to get a lot of blessings. So this is about, it's only the beginning, because much more can be accomplished, but they're needing to focus on their dream, because they're trying to look at the bigger picture, because it's going to be more fulfilling than they ever imagined. So, a lot of times, this is really what's important to them right now is their achievement. Again, it could be in a relationship, or it could be in they're focused on their work, guys, is what I kind of feel. I want to see what else wants to come out here. Let's take a look. What is it? Perspective. What they're trying to do is to get clarity. Okay. So in this relationship, some of you, they're trying to persist, and they're trying to get the clarity to see the other side of the situation. And they're really taking a moment to, get a better perspective of their life and what they want. And we saw that, in terms of kind of, coming to an end, and then appreciating the current circumstances and asking themselves why they want what they want. But that's what I really feel. How do they feel about you? I want to see how they feel about you. Just curious. So they're trying to gain perspective, okay, of their situation. What is some of the hidden truth that's going to be important? are replaying conversations over and over in their head. The conversations that you've had before with them, they're replaying them to actually understand you better, and because they want to persist, they want to move this forward, is what I really feel. Okay, yes, work is important to them, but they also feel that if anyone that they want to spend time with, it's you, is what I feel. Okay, so that's what I feel. And they hid who they really were from you. Okay, so they really hid that. So maybe some of this person was maybe hiding the emotions from you, and wasn't really showing who they were, probably because they were a little scared of how they felt about you in this connection. Whoa, okay. Oh, well, guess what jumped out, guys? You're gonna just love this. Okay, how appropriate at the perfect time of your read. I want to tell you how I feel. So it jumped right out after I hid, from you who I really am. Okay, so this is really beautiful. So they're getting up, for some of you, the courage. This isn't what you need to know about them. The courage that that they could, in their head, body, and mind and soul, to tell you how they really feel about you. Okay, and for some of you, you haven't known that. You kind of have an inkling, but you need them to say something. Okay, say something, right? And I'm giving up on you. I think of that song there. It's like, say something. So that's what I see coming through here. So yeah, what do they need to know about you? Okay, we're gonna flip over to the other side and see what that is. Okay, what do they need to know most about you? Okay, let's take a look. Or what's the most important for them to know about you? Okay, what do we got? We've got the Three of Pentacles. But that just, when I see the Three of Pentacles here, this tells me that it's all about teamwork, right? You work together on things in terms of a partnership, relationship, or situation. This is about working together to stop, go, or have caution, right? So this is about, a community, right? So that could be, I guess that's attention to someone. I also get that what they need to know about you most is that you want balance in this relationship or situation, okay? So I really see some sort of balance that's going to be really important, guys. I'm going to turn this up a little bit, okay? So balance is going to be really key, okay? So you might be dealing with, they might have Libra in their chart. You might have Libra in yours, but you want justice. You want a little bit of give and take. It's not always going to be 100% balance, but to have some sort of give and take in this relationship. It can't be one-sided, all right? Anything else that wants to come through for this other person, okay? Let's see, anything else that's most important? Spirit, give me one more card. Let's take a look at what that is. Here it is. What is it? What do we have? Six of Swords, yeah, out of the raging waters, and let's move into some clear, calm, waters, okay? And that's what this is talking about. So this is the Six of Swords, and this is a birthing of something new. So this is about a birthing of something new, of something that's a little bit more balanced and working together. That's what they need to know about you. Anything else that they need to know about you here? Let's take a look. What is it? What do we have? That you've gone through, you've restructured your life. You've been through the tornado, you've been through it, everything kind of fell to its place, and now you're rebuilding and restructuring your life, okay? You've been through the tornado, you don't need another one. So this is about, bringing solutions to the situation. The space has been cleared, that old cycle's gone, the new one is starting. That restructuring is a blessing. This rebirth, this sixth card, this rebirth of clear, calmer waters is a blessing. So this is about using it to the advantage in the situation here, okay? So, how do you feel about them? Let's take a look at how you feel about them. What do we get here? I don't know what to say, right? It's kind of like, sometimes, you might not know what to say in the situation, right? It's kind of like you're kind of at a loss of words, Yeah, it's kind of how I feel. Anything else? Oh my gosh. I focused on you instead of my grief, okay? So maybe for some of you that you focused more on them in terms of not healing. But I think that you are actually have gone through that healing already, for some of you. I focused on you instead of my grief. Maybe you spend a little bit more time on them, and your grief, your healing took a little bit longer. So for some of you, note your comments below, guys. Drop your girl a like and subscribe if it resonates, okay? But that's what I feel here. Kind of focused on you. That's what I feel here. Anything else that wants to come through? I tell myself that you don't mean that much. So it's kind of like you tell yourself that maybe when they are pulling away from you and they're kind of moving back and you're thinking, maybe this is ridiculous. It's kind of like that type of thing. But that's kind of how I feel. You tell yourself sometimes that they don't mean that much, but in your heart of hearts, you know that they do, right? You know that they do, and you really want to trust them, okay? But they've got to kind of prove it to you, and that's kind of what I'm feeling here. Wow. What is the best way for you to move forward? How are we in timing? Okay, best way for you to move forward. What do we have here? What is it? Four of Wands. Focus on your stability. Focus on you and getting grounded in your stability. This is happy home, harmony, and marriage that's coming through here. So focus on what you want. Keep your eye on the prize is what this is saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying here. And any final thing for you that it's important for you to know. Anything else? Get rid of any sort of negativity, okay? Get rid of any sort of self-sabotage, negative self-talk. You're putting on now the light blinders. No one of each. Now it's going to be strictly light. And so it's about getting rid of letting outside influences, hurt you in any way, shape, or form or sabotage you. This is being very gracious. No more complaining or self-talk internally or externally in the situation. And you're not going to have distorted views. You're going to see things exactly as they are, okay? Capricorn, congratulations. Let me know how this resonates. I look forward to seeing you next time. And until then, namaste.